Tidewater Community College is a college of approximately 27,000 students, and we have 4 campuses and 5 centers.
We have a campus in each city of Norfolk, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, and Virginia Beach. And no 2 campuses are the same.
We are really focused on making sure that families are able to get the resources that they need in order to be successful.
We know that going to college is not as simple as just signing up for classes. It's very difficult to focus on class if you're hungry, if you have issues of keeping the lights on, or making sure that you have proper child care for your children.
I see students who are trying to figure out how they're going to maintain their homes and their families while trying to earn a critical academic credential so that they can get out into the workforce.
If you are not well mentally, it is virtually impossible to reach your full academic and career potential. So we cannot push to the side the importance of addressing mental health. It's part of the equation.
The Student Resource and Empowerment Center was put in place in part to help create a culture where students are not afraid to reach out for help.
At the Student Resource and Empowerment Center, one thing we always try to tell students and staff and faculty is that we are not licensed therapists.
They needed immediate access to someone to help them work through the issues that they were facing. And so we began to think through what can we do to make sure our students have access to providers. And it led us to TimelyCare.
In the past, we have only been able to assess students and then refer them into basically the community resources that we have for mental health support. And TimelyCare has given us a way to bring all of that to campus so we can get students the assistance they need.
TimelyCare provides 24/7 access to healthcare providers, as well as scheduled appointments, as well as health coaching.
It could be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. Instead of scrolling on social media, I'll hit on the TimelyCare app. You can tap into the meditation or just something that's about me.
Recently, I had a student to come in and talk with me, and he shared some of the things that he was going through. He was like, well, I don't want to speak with a therapist. And I said, you can talk with someone virtually. And his eyes lit up.
What I see with TimelyCare is that there are many levels of engagement. It may not be engaging with a counselor one-on-one. It may be using some of the other wellness resources, but it helps us start to build that culture of care at TCC and that culture where students are reaching out for help in a way they're comfortable with.
When I first heard of TimelyCare, I thought that it could be very useful, especially since I personally don't have funds for my mental health care.
Access to mental health is something that I think a lot of people take for granted. Having access to this virtual care means that students, faculty, and staff do not have to go into an office. They don't have to take off work to, set an appointment that they have to reach. TimelyCare, that mental health resource, is truly at their fingertips.
TimelyCare would be a solution in communities where solutions are few and far between.
It is a great app for the convenience and the flexibility.
That flexibility makes a world of difference in the life of a non-traditional student. These students work many times 40 hours a week. They have to take care of their children, they have to take care of their families, and so TimelyCare, because it's a telehealth provider, was able to open that door, not only fill the gap, but close the gap completely so that our students have access to mental health care when they need that access.
All of your students have mental health needs. Your faculty and staff do as well. And it's something that we need to normalize talking about and normalize not judging so that people can get the help that they need to live the best lives that they can.
TimelyCare is an essential component to any institution who is concerned about helping students be successful and be retained.
We want to graduate the whole student, not just a student who's academically prepared, but a student who is prepared to go into the workplace. They're able to have the professional skills that they need, but also those self-care skills that they need, and they get those self-care skills from TimelyCare.
I believe that our students are really in the best position to be successful, more so than they have ever been since I've been here at Tidewater Community College.
And I believe colleges and universities should use Tidewater Community College as a good example of where you can go.
TimelyCare cares about your students, faculty, and staff just as much as you do. They are relational, they are flexible, they listen, and they will come to assist you when you need assistance. They are the solution that you have been looking for.